how would you break down, Lou, what's actually your point of view versus when you're just trying to get a rise out of people? Because obviously, and I know you well enough where some of it's just you, and then some is, you're poking the bear a little bit. So can you quantify that for us?
Yeah. So, and I definitely, I've gotten better at, separating myself from this, because it's one of these things where, oh, you put out a joke here and then you put out something here that you're kind of serious about, and then people come at you for the serious thing, and then you get offended. It's like, well, it's like I'm not giving them just a straight, hey, these are just jokes, or these are just my thoughts, or anything like that. And I think what I would say is, what I try to do is, every now and then, if there's something that I hold particular value in,
Mm-hmm.
I try to see how I could joke about it. What is a way to joke about it? So one of the things I would say, and this might be one of the first, sort of public forums where I say, I'm pro-life. I'm a pro-lifer. I haven't been that way my whole life. I was, pro-choice years ago, and it's relatively new, I guess, compared to other people. I'm a pro-life person. So for me, abortion has become something that's, a very serious topic, something that I hold strong views on, right? And something that I found was, when I was seeing comedians making jokes about abortion, oftentimes the jokes were done by people who are pro-choice, and more specifically,
probably 99.78% of the time.
Yeah. And you have some women doing one-person shows about it, and comedic shows, and that sort of thing. And something that I was just thinking is like, man, I think these jokes would be a lot stronger if they actually believed it was murder, and even just as like sort of an exercise, if you're out there and you want to write a joke, like, what if you really believed it was murder? Then what would that do to the jokes that you're telling? So I'm at a point where I'm making abortion jokes, and you know what? I actually think it's murder, right? So it's sort of, it's a challenge for me to come up with a joke.
Sure.
But then also I'm sort of, it's not a flip sort of thing. It's not like,
you can't dismiss it as quickly as another topic.
Yeah. And what's funny, but a few years ago, I put a joke out where I said, I no longer give up my seat on the subway to pregnant women because it's just a clump of cells, honey, something like that. And I had an old professor of mine get into the comment section and call me vile, and said, you're trying to shock people, and you're vile, and blah blah blah. And then I said, well, it's funny, the kicker is I'm pro-life, and I know for a fact this man is not. Mm-hmm. Right. So it was really interesting, where it's sort of like, wow, this really upset you, and I know where your politics are on it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was, making the joke from a place of, discomfort.
Sure.
My own discomfort.
Well, I think usually that's when the best comedy happens. It's not like we're all 72 degrees and smiling and well fed. It's like there should be some tension and some pain, and you hit on that well. So